I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw.
I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario. But it's, you know, people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever.
Shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear.
The boxing community had a lot to say after the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Eddie Hearn said Barrios underperformed, especially given his physical size advantage over Manny. He noted that Barrios should have dominated the fight, but instead looked hesitant and maybe even nervous. Hearn felt Barrios simply didn't bring his best, and this opened up more debate about whether the fight truly showed what both men were capable of.
All the 6 rounds, like, really? Pacquiao's not completely dominating like that.
Nah.
But moving forward,
yeah, I didn't want to say, because obviously Jesse's friends with him, but I just don't rate Barrios. Like, I mean, you know, you had, like, obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots was the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. You know, you just saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision on that Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card against someone very average, with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, you know, just being in there, I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Who, Barrios?
Barrios,
yeah, but you should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios, you know. But I don't know, like maybe he's going to win. Is it going to the scorecards now, eh?
He's going to scorecards.
Really? 7-1, really?
I'm telling you.
Rolly Romero shared a view that many fans agreed with. He thought Manny Pacquiao looked focused and in control for the whole match. He praised Manny for putting on a show that kept everyone entertained, proving once again why he's so loved in boxing. Romero pointed out that even without a knockout, the fight was still worth watching because of Manny's skill and the energy both fighters brought into the ring.
Hey everybody, look, everybody follow my boy King Robert.
Ah, King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already followed King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
Rolly, what'd you think about the
So
fight?
you better show him more love.
Before you fight Ryan Garcia, I told you kick his ass when we are here. Hey, Rolly, the last fight. Shout out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, Rolly.
Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought, you know, it was a close fight where it could have went either way, but Pacquiao looked good, man. Pacquiao looked good for those first, like, 8 rounds. He looked real good.
Do you feel like that?
Wait. I'm trying to go this way.
Yeah. Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
What?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
Yo, Brick City News. I don't know.
Robert, what do you think about the fight?
Oh man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
It was a close fight, right?
I mean, it wasn't like the champion didn't get beat. So that's
What'd you make for the account that Pacquiao made for himself tonight?
Angelo.
Keith Thurman, who once fought Manny Pacquiao himself, made a smart bet on the fight and walked away with $8,500. His logic made sense. He didn't think either fighter could really lose. Both men had strong track records and solid credibility, so a draw seemed like a real possibility. For Thurman, this wasn't just luck. It came from really understanding how sharp and well-conditioned both fighters were.
Keith, what'd you think about it, bro?
I got paid.
You got paid?
I got paid.
Wait, you bet the draw?
500. I got paid.
No, you didn't.
Come on, you want to see the ticket?
Yes, I want to see the ticket.
You want to see the ticket? Look at this.
Let's see.
Where is it at? Come on.
Where is it?
You got look.
Hey, why did you think it was gonna be a draw?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
He'll tell you. What I tell you?
He said, Manny don't lose in Vegas, so you gotta have a draw.
I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why, but it's right there, baby. It's right there. First ticket.
You guys are blocking it.
First
So you
ticket.
gotta move to the right. Move to
No,
the right, please.
Wait, how much
First
you
ticket.
won? You won
First ticket.
$8,500.
Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know.
You thought it was a draw, though, Keith?
Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. I said his strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight. I said, and he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did. I think he got but Pacquiao, you know, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, they're different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters. The fight's over. It is what it is.
Chris Algieri, who has also boxed Pacquiao in the past, admitted he was genuinely surprised. He didn't think Pacquiao, at his age, could keep up that pace for all 12 rounds. As for Barrios, Algieri was blunt, saying the younger fighter had way more talent than he actually used. He felt Barrios didn't fight like a champion should with the tools and experience he had.
With Chris Algieri, post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Man, I think, listen, it's a super close fight. Actually, where are we going? Here.
This way, right?
I said, that's right? Okay.
We got up and out,
super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, it wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And I don't know, man. I think as close as that was, as close as that fight, was. I mean, how do you not give it to Manny?
Even though a lot of people felt Pacquiao had the better night, Manny stayed humble and admitted he was a bit let down. He said he wasn't happy with how the fight went and felt disappointed about the draw. Still, he expressed gratitude and pride just for being able to compete again after so many years. For Manny, it felt like a win in its own way, even if the judges saw it differently. Many fans understood how tough it is to score a fight between a Hall of Famer and a current champion.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is it's not really a favor to me. Like, I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
One fan summed it up well. A user named Kashmir Star tweeted that Manny looked like the winner, but Barrios is the champ, so it wasn't going to be simple. That tweet captured the tricky situation. Manny's sharp performance against Barrios' title made the decision harder than it looked. Barrios' trainer defended his fighter, saying Barrios gave everything in training camp. He mentioned that one judge actually scored the fight in their favor, even though the overall result was a draw. It was his way of showing confidence in their preparation, even with public opinion leaning toward Manny. His comments highlighted the effort and dedication behind Barrios' camp.
This is Jonathan Agger of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Bob Santos. Really good fight in Vegas tonight between your man Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, but it ends in a draw. Disappointed?
Well, of course, you're always disappointed when you don't come up with the number one goal. The number one goal is always to be victorious. But I'm proud that Mario, retained his title. He put his heart and soul into this camp. The judges seen it the way they seen it. One judge had us winning the fight, obviously. The other 2 judges, had it a draw. I thought Manny was doing what he could towards the end of the fight to try to steal rounds, and obviously he had the crowd behind him, and I think sometimes that can influence a lot of things when they're cheering whether he lands a punch or he doesn't, and we're all human, so we can be influenced by things of that nature, but at the end of the day, I thought we did enough to win the fight, and we'll see what happens moving forward.
Brian Mendoza had a different take, pushing back against the idea that Pacquiao clearly won. He argued that a lot of people were just emotionally invested in seeing Manny return to the ring, letting nostalgia affect their judgment. He respected Pacquiao's effort but didn't think it was enough for a win, suggesting that excitement over his comeback clouded how people actually judged the fight.
Doesn't.
He came off that
Whether
Joyce Spencer.
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I've talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Because people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
Ring Magazine, a well-known name in boxing media, posted a tweet that echoed what a lot of fans were feeling. They said Manny Pacquiao proved he still got it after his gutsy performance against Mario Barrios. That tweet captured the bigger picture, that no matter the result, Manny showed real stamina, speed, and fighting spirit after decades in the sport. During his post-fight interview, Mario Barrios admitted something many past opponents have said too, that Manny hits hard. Even at 46 years old, Pacquiao's punching power is still something to respect. Barrios' comment backed up what fans saw during the fight. Manny wasn't just moving around, he was landing real shots. It also explained why Barrios may have played it safe, possibly underestimating the power behind Manny's punches.
Doesn't.
He came off that
Whether
Joyce Spencer.
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I've talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Because people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
Most analysts agreed this fight was far from one-sided. Both fighters had real challenges to deal with. Manny had to fight against his age and years in the sport, while Barrios had to handle his size and the pressure of expectations. They felt the draw decision was fair, given the matchup between a legendary veteran and a younger reigning champion. The different styles each fighter brought made this a hard fight to score clearly. Boxing experts were tough on Barrios' performance overall. While they agreed Pacquiao wasn't at his absolute best, they were even more critical of Barrios. The common complaint was that Barrios didn't take advantage of his chances and didn't throw enough punches. That lack of aggression against a 46-year-old opponent made people wonder if he fought to win or just to get through it.
Barrios, embarrassing performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst champion, world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think in around round 11, and he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw, majority a draw. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was a best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit, but he didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd, or God forbid he was in with Boots. Manny, I mean, I know people are still going to say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That's to tell you how bad Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Manny Robus, a respected trainer, firmly believed Pacquiao won the fight. What stood out to him most was how well Manny performed despite his age. Robus praised his fitness, ring awareness, and quick reactions during exchanges. He ended by saying he hoped to see Pacquiao fight again, hinting that fans might not have seen the last of the Philippines.
It was a very Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah.
Manny won.
Yeah.
Manny won. He shut me up, man. I honestly thought that Barrios was gonna win big, and Manny showed up, man. I was pulling for Manny, and I was hoping to see. Look, Manny back in his prime, bro. Forget about it, man.
Yeah, he was a boss.
About it. But it was a good fight. But still, Manny did enough to win. This was not a draw.
Do you think Manny will come back again?
I hope so. After this performance, I sure hope so.
Gary Antob Russell broke down the fight with a lot of energy. He pointed out how quick and powerful Manny looked from start to finish. In his view, Manny won at least 8 rounds and nearly outworked Barrios in almost every one of them. His opinion matched many fans who believed Pacquiao clearly did enough to win, giving Manny credit for staying sharp well into his 40s.
Entertaining fight. Father time didn't show in Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people thought his age was going to catch up with him. It didn't play a part at all in that fight. He was fast, he was strong, he was in shape, and he didn't show any kinks in his armor. You know, I'm proud of him. To many more than Manny Pacquiao, I take my hat off to him.
Who would you love to see him fight next?
Honestly, I would like to see a rematch. I would like to see a rematch. Why? Because I don't think that was a legitimate decision. So, but it is what it is, you know.
What do you think Mario could have done better to actually sway people to believe this was a draw?
He could have been more active. I feel like he was waiting too long. Mario Barrios, he's a precision fighter, you know, but Manny Pacquiao, he's too busy for a fighter that's just want to sit there and take pictures and look pretty. Mario Barrios, I feel like he got to be punctual when he's boxing. You can be a boxer, but be an effective boxer. You know, I feel like he was just waiting there in the pocket a little too long, and that just kind of like cost him a couple of rounds. That's why I say I don't think it should have been a majority draw. A split decision, Manny Pacquiao, I think.
What was your scorecard?
Split decision, Manny Pacquiao.
How many rounds did Manny win?
I give him 7, 8 tops.
You felt like Mario?
8 tops. But I feel like Manny Pacquiao all around outworked Mario.
Robert the Ghost Guerrero shared his thoughts, focusing mostly on how much people love watching Pacquiao fight. Guerrero said everyone adores Manny, and you could feel the crowd's energy leaning his way. In his opinion, Pacquiao had the upper hand in the fight and did just enough to edge out Barrios, even if the scorecards didn't show it.
Not see it that way. I know, but everybody loves Manny. Come on, shoot. Everybody loves Manny, no matter what. I mean, you know, I think he edged it out. I think he won it by a round or two. So, you know, I just think Mario Barrios needed to use his jab a lot more. He needed to pump it. I mean, that single jab, it's kind of tough to get, you know, to keep Manny off with his speed and his power with the single jab. Hell no, I want to fight Manny. Throw him in with me, shit. You gotta play the video game, Pac-Man Ghost? It's like that my whole career. He's been running from me, so.
Sean Gibbons said he was surprised by how Barrios performed, expecting a lot more from a younger fighter. On the flip side, he had nothing but praise for Manny. He said Pacquiao had everything needed to win: speed, stamina, movement, and output. His reaction showed that people close to Pacquiao truly believed he had pulled off another special moment in his career. Across social media, many fans agreed that Manny Pacquiao did enough to win. Their frustration was mainly about Barrios' low activity and lack of urgency. They questioned why a younger champion didn't push harder against a 46-year-old opponent. Still, the fight officially ended in a draw, and Barrios kept his title, leaving many fans wondering what might have happened if he had fought with more intensity.
Manny Pacquiao event versus Mario has officially finished and left a lot of fans disappointed in Las Vegas. The fight took place in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and it ended in a majority draw. I was reading some of the comments and a lot of people were saying that Pacquiao got robbed on the fight. Other people were saying that Mario was taking it easy on Manny Pacquiao. And remember, Floyd Mayweather said if this man right here got the W, that he was gonna give him a rematch. But since it's a draw now, we don't know what's gonna happen there. After seeing the fight, I did see that Manny still had his combination punches and he still has that speed that he's known for. Mario wasn't throwing that many punches and he didn't seem to be all there. But for the people that saw the fight, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Manny won or Mario? In today's time, it's actually very difficult to tell who's out there to really win that W or who's there just to throw in the towel real quick and get that paycheck. I blame Jake Paul for this. But I'm very curious to know, what are your thoughts about all this down below in the comments? And like always, don't forget to follow for more viral news. Ciao, pescado.